Are we live?
Okay, before we start, I'm sick of all the haters saying I keep wearing the same shirt. Look. I have another black shirt. I have another black shirt. I have like 12 of these. Also, not a single person has ever brought that up, and this is the ramblings of a madman. Alright. Diablo 7. I forgot about that. I'm so clever. Right, we were about to do the arcane and I made the stealth armor. I guess the next goal is to make the insight weapon. Which, good luck with that for me. Alright, I could have 2 demons. I should probably focus on, I could, like, probably just put 1 point in each of these and leave this at 1. Just so I have a better, like, survival, you know? I'm terrified of Duriel right now.
This realm must be what remains of Horizon's mind.
What's Wahid got? Okay, he's got acceptable stuff. Even with all that, like, mana leash, like, I'm still struggling. Can't wait till I get insight. Well, let me turn the volume down a bit. Excellent. I'm sorry, let me say it like Wesker in the RE4 remake. Excellent. I should do a music video with this. Allow the torsos to strike the ground. Allow the torsos to strike the ground. You know, so I don't get EMCA'd. Allow the torsos to strike the ground! Just doesn't have the same ring to it, I wonder why. Here I am channeling a crappier Weird Al Yankovic. Wait. Okay, so I haven't figured out where the tomb is yet. So I haven't killed the summoner yet. It is good that I went the wrong way because the arcane's good experience. And I'd like to be like at least level 20 when we fight Duriel. El Ruin? Does that mean the ruin? Get it, because L. Also, look, it's a smiley face. I've already said this, like, the last time I played this on stream. How do I want to go to that? We just got that to 10. We have to get that. I guess next we get Defiler. I want Vitality. We could keep our strength low for when we get Enigma. As if that's gonna happen on hardcore. We'll probably have to, like, crank up our strength to, like... at least 100. Dex could probably leave at 100 at the most if we're using, like, a polearm or something. Because, like, Ravenfrost will give us... and it's not that hard to find a Ravenfrost, but it'll give us, like, anywhere from 15 to 20 dex. Also, I looked it up. I was wrong. The Countess on normal could only drop up to a Rel Ruin. On Nightmare, she goes like 1 or 2 ruins above a Hell Ruin. So that's probably what I was confusing it with. I think she goes up to the IO Ruin, which is what I need for that ladder-only rune word that gives you Fanaticism. Probably give that to Wahid if it's, like, possible on a polearm. If not, I'll have to give him Insight and equip that on myself. Also, something I never really bothered thinking about, since, like, Insight, usually you're just, like, doing it for the meditation aura. It gives critical strike, which is absolutely cracked on this character because Crushing Blow doesn't work on them, so we might as well go all in on the Deadly Strike, which is what Critical Strike effectively is. That's good. Like I said, these types of things normally I don't give a crap about, but on hardcore, hell yeah. What's Wahid's, why is he only level 16? Get it together, Wahid. To be fair to him, like, I only paid to use him once. Like, I don't pay him, like, a minimum wage or anything. So if he dies, I have to pay to get him back, so there's that. I just completely screwed up my camera. I overcorrected. Which tomb is it? Is that this one? No, I think it's on this side. Going through all the wrong tombs wouldn't be a bad idea, though, to get, like, some experience. Please be ethereal. Not yet. Not like this. Not ethereal.
Yes.
Surprised Wahid survived that. Oh, it's not a life leech one. That sucks. It does have deadly strike though. And all resist, but this has 6 life leech. My life leech goes so low without that though. Calculated risk. Hit causing monster to flee could be clutch. Normally it's really annoying, but it could be really clutch in hardcore. I'm actually really missing that lifesteal. What the hell's my amulet? Garbage. Well, it's better than nothing garbage, but overall it's garbage. And I got a worse one. Fantastic. Is that foreshadowing? Wolf's head? I guess foreshadowing would be Wolf's mustache. Dire Froth the Quick. I don't think I've ever had more mana leech than life leech, ever. Today is the exception. You know what would be nice that we could farm from Endariel is, potentially Cathan's Ring. Level 11 set ring that gives 6% lifesteal.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Wahid. Wahid dies, we die. Almost certainly. I'm being a bit too bold about this. When I'm just running in. Also, I'm getting the feeling that the shield around the character is only physical damage, in which case it's just a better bone armor, but with, like, less synergies. I'm so worried about Duriel. Imagine the stream ends like less than half an hour in because Duriel just kills us. You don't have to imagine, there's a very good chance that'll happen. If that does happen, I'll probably like play a bit of like non-hardcore just to make it seem like I lasted longer than I actually did. So like people don't know how early I die into the VOD. Which if you've gotten to this point, don't skip ahead. Find out if I die or not, like manually. Watch me die before Duriel. God, I'm so even more worried than for Duriel. I'm worried about the in Act 3, the Black Souls and the Bone Fetishes, and the Council. I think after we beat Duriel, what I'm gonna do is exit out of the game just to see, like, what hardcore, like, games look like in the lobby. I'm not gonna join any, but I'm curious, like, are there even any? I'm sure there are. Obviously. Pretty close to leveling. What about you, Wahid? Okay. It's closing the gap. I'm proud of my boy. Some lunatics have built like Wahids and even like the Act 5 Barbarian and Act 1 Rogue to be able to do Ubers. I don't know if the Rogue succeeded. I know the Barbarian and Wahid did. I don't think the Act 3 Hireling could do Ubers. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial opinion, but they should give the Act 3 Hirelings auras, especially since they're like paladins. And then have the Act 5 Hireling have shouts that they will only use if nobody in the vicinity like has a higher level 1 active. Or rather, it won't override a higher level 1. And then the Act 1 rogues, like, just make them, like, have more, like, passive stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Greetings.
What? I keep coming here to check for what items I have, and I remember I'm on hardcore. It's muscle memory. This at least add a point to... Yeah, at least added a little damage to it. Normally you don't max this out with like a mirror blade build. But genuinely... I think it's gonna be huge, this. This is probably more important, though. Yes, I'm stalling because I'm afraid. This is potentially where the run ends.
Greetings. I don't.
Oh, I haven't done Radamant. Well, too late for that now. Wait, let me resummon the Taintids now that I have the... Okay, here goes nothing. Looking for Bale. Probably want to open this immediately. Yes? I looked away! Oh my god, that was... We actually had to use some strategery there. And we were rewarded with garbage. Okay, I guess we do Radamant now. Before we go to Act 3.
Damn it! Terror and destruction will not elude me forever.
Seems like they will.
Hello. This.
I'm sorry. Greetings.
Let me resurrect Wahid.
Who goes there?
Is this better than what he has? It gives a lot of life and poison resist. This gives way more defense, but...
I'll put that to good use.
honestly... Probably should have waited to Act 3 to tell that. We got a part of Enigma! Didn't even realize. That's like the easiest part to get. And everyone makes that joke.
You have...
But we probably won't be able to make Insight until we get to Nightmare. Unless we, like, bash our head against a Countess and, like, for, like, over an hour until we get, like, enough ruins to merge up to Insight. Which I'm not going to put you guys through that. It's also, I think, possible for me to get the, ruin from the Hellforge, so there's that, too. I think that might be the one where the highest you could get in normal is Hell Ruin. That might be what I was confusing it with. Sell for a bit. Just gotta remember to check out the lobbies after I do this. I guess one addition I wouldn't mind is if they expanded on Act 4 a bit. Which they said they were considering adding an Act 4 mercenary, but like adding 3 more quests to it. And maybe like a few like underground dungeon areas or like portal dungeon areas for it. Wouldn't be too bad. Question is, what would the quest rewards be? They probably don't want to double dip on plus skill since His Walls already gives 2. Lag. Maybe they could, like, you know how, like, Mala and Anya's quest gives you, like, permanent max resist? Maybe they could give, like, permanent, like, run walk speed. I don't know, like 10%. One of them could probably unlock, like, the Act 4 mercenary. Then that leaves one more. Maybe they could do something, like, unheard of, like... You know how, like, the Act 5, first quest puts a socket in your item. Now this is gonna piss people off because it'll ruin the economy, but like maybe they could make it so like the quest and one of the quests in Act 5 could turn an item ethereal. Or turn an ethereal item not ethereal. Once per difficulty, obviously. And before anyone says that's too much, you can't do that kind of thing with the socket quest. Well, the socket quest lets you socket unique and set items, which you can't do with the cube, so... But yeah, there's all kinds of interesting stuff they could do with quest rewards if they add them to Act 4. Okay. We're gonna, obviously, 6 more levels, then we could get, one more summon.
Greetings, Jaren. Hello.
Greetings.
Let me see what the lobby looks like. Lots. Well, there are games, but it's very low in quantity, obviously.
Good day.
I imagine there might be more in Nightmare in Hell.
Hi.
Oh, the 20 plus HP from the Golden Bird will be fantastic. Oh yeah, if your character in hardcore dies, um, the picture of him on the character select screen becomes the Dark Wanderer, shaking his head in disappointment. Yeah, this is the first place in my entire life where I saw or heard the word fetish. So I said this yesterday when I heard about like people with fetishes. I'm like, why are they turned on by Diablo 2? More innocent times. Those are some big mosquitoes. Almost as big as crane flies, which everyone thought were like super mosquitoes, but they're not. They just look like mosquitoes, except they're gigantic. Obviously, crane flies aren't that big, but like compared to the ones in this game, but it's a joke. And I explained it, so it's no longer funny. Nice. Chief is a fellow figurine collector.
Well, praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting.
Jade figurine was kind of ugly, though. I bet if he was in our world, he'd collect Funko Pops. Or Labubus.
Hello.
Nice. You know when people ask you, like, what video game world would you like to be in? What kind of lunatic would choose the world of Diablo? Especially when you have places like the Spider Forest. One give again? Okay. Demonic Mastery. Once we get to Nightmare, we could also make... No, we can't. I was gonna say we can make a Spirit Rune Word, but... Since we're not a Paladin, we have to wait till, like, level 50-ish so we could, like, use a Monarch Shield. That's, like, the only 4-socket shield you can get besides Paladin shields. Well, I mean, I think also, like, the elite version of the Gothic shield and stuff could get it, but those are even higher level of strength requirements. Like, the earliest is, I believe, the Monarch. Assuming we even get that far. That would be like late Nightmare, early Hell. Actually, no, more like late Nightmare. Because in Nightmare, typically you beat it like around like the late 50s, early 60s. And if you're doing Bale runs, you could actually do Nightmare Bale until like you're almost level 80. It's kind of nuts. You could do Nightmare Bale from level, I believe 40 all the way to like 77 effectively. Well, actually, no, you're probably going to be level 41 because you do the Ancients at level 40 and it instantly levels you. And then Hellbale, like, you could start, like, taking advantage of it at level 60. Regular Bale is level 25 because you have to be level 24 to do the Ancients. And then regular Bale, like, the experience really falls off, like, once you're at 40. You go up to, like, 41 if you, like, want them, or 42 if you want, like, Vampire Gaze or Jalal's main and stuff. Before tackling Nightmare. Those are, like, probably, like, all my favorite items in the game are, like, the ones that you could use from, like, level 41 or 42. They're so good. Like, they're still very good in Hell mode, but, like, you could use them, like, early on in normal mode, or Nightmare. And, like, you start using them around, like, when your builds start to really kick in, the ones with synergies and stuff. Because you're already, like, you've been able to, like, add points into your level 30 skill for about 10 levels. Just over 10 levels. So, like, the Barbarian now has, like, a respectable level Whirlwind. The Sorceress has a respectable level Frozen Orb. The Warlock has a respectable level, like, Blind Demon or, Mirrored Blades. Necromancer has a respectable level Poison Nova, so on and so forth. Of course, some builds kick in way earlier, like Fire Sorceress. Oh fuck, I wasted the Experience Shrine. Fire Sorceress, like Fireball, is like you're already cooking like as soon as you're level 12. And like Meteor is mostly just to like deal with Nightmare or Hell Mephisto. And nothing else. Like Jabazon with the Lightning Fury. Again, another level 40 item that's fucking awesome. Titan's Revenge for Jabazons. It makes the character suddenly extremely fun. Also for Bozons, the Barizza. Also a level 40-ish thing. And like they're just everywhere. I mean, it's by design. Well, obviously, they're everywhere. I don't think our damage is high enough for this to really be good, though. Yet. We have like 4 extra town portals because of my OCD, but we don't have a single scroll of Identify. I used to like religiously have like the Tome of Identify and the Tome of Town Portal, but like I started to realize not really worth it. That said, even the Tome of Town Portal isn't really necessary, especially if you have like an inventory full of charms. You can just put 4 or like 3 or 4 Town Portals on the 4th potion slot. Odds are, if you have like enough good charms to fill up your inventory, like you don't need 4 full potion slots. Wouldn't it be funny if I just cut off the video right here and then uploaded it as a 40-minute video and everyone just expected me to die? Hey, why does this dude still have his stash in the next video? Did he go back on his word? Rare instance where the YouTube's classic, you could only upload 15 minutes of video, would add so much anticipation. Hell, YouTube used to only be 5 minutes of video, then it was 15 minutes. And then now you could have like 12-hour videos of a vacuum cleaner. Morning. Or like 20-hour videos of Captain Falcon saying yes. That's normally I would just sell that, but it's hardcore. Sell some of these.
Yes?
Level 21. There was a couple of close calls, but we haven't died yet. I mean, if we had, you'd know, because the character would be not usable. Maybe I should have taken the other port, like, gone back in the portal. I didn't realize how far away it was. I was yapping. I remember I had, like, friends that would, like, absolutely just refuse to ever do Act 3 normally. I don't even think they did it normally once. It's not that bad, though, honestly. Hell yeah. Could probably hotkey that. But I won't. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of miss Diablo 3. I'll probably do a playthrough of that at some point. Not for a while, though. And Diablo 1 as well. I'm not interested in playing Diablo 4, though. I'm just not. One of the major characters in it, Lilith, seems really cool. She's in this game as an Endariel clone, but like she's like her own character in that. Dare I say the main villain? I don't know. But I'm not interested. It seems more like World of Warcraft than Diablo. Can't wait till we could like start possessing cursed demons, because that's like where the summons really start to kick ass. That was close. I was about to make a portal in case I die, but then I remembered, if we die, we die. As Dolph Lundgren once so eloquently put it, he dies, he dies. And still can't believe Carl Weathers is gone. Whenever people say rest in power, it's like one of the cheesiest things. I get it. Like, I don't want to tell anyone that they're not deserving of it, but Stallone saying that to Carl Weathers passing, epitome of rest in power, man. Like, if I died and someone said rest in power, I'd be like, really? Me? I mean, sure, I guess. Not really. I get excited whenever we get small charms. Like I said, I'm probably going to be like re-rolling small charms once we get to like a higher difficulty over grand charms, which I normally like is what I re-roll.
What a relic. Almost might know what purpose it could serve.
Stay a while and listen.
I guess. Oh god, they're here. When those things die, like if they die next to you, they do massive damage. So like they're one of the most like leading causes of character deaths in this game. Especially in Hell mode before Veil. They're one of the two most hated regular enemies, the other being the Black Souls. And once upon a time, Oblivion Knights were also the most hated, if not the most hated. Because they would use Iron Maiden, and what that means is if you're a melee character, you're just dead. Because you would like reflect like 200-300% of the damage back to yourself upon hitting the enemy, and all she wrote. Basically made Act 4 impossible for melee. Which was absolutely stupid. That would be a thing. I don't know what they were thinking. I think they cast lower resist instead now. Or something like that. Which is still devastating, but it's fair. Oh yeah, the creator, the original, like, one of the, people who was responsible for creating Diablo 2, David Brevik. Apparently he wanted hardcore to be the default setting in Diablo 1. Which is madness. I mean, it practically is. You lose, like, all of your gear when you die in that game. It drops all onto the floor. And if you don't get it back, like, before, like, you leave the game, it's gone for good. But you do keep your levels and skill levels, so not truly hardcore. Now we head to Upper Crust. Let's do exactly. Honestly, the attack rating is the most significant part of that. Now, anyway. We're about to be attacked by trees. I didn't know this. Lower Kurast is apparently the best place to farm ruins on single player in Hell mode. You just re-roll the map until you get one that has like 2 specific super chests, and then like you just keep exiting and entering the game and like opening the chests within like half a minute. And you could do it on like player 7 as well. I say player 7 because player 8 doesn't affect drops. It only affects experience, I think. I'm pretty sure. I should look for that tome since the 5 extra stat points are extra important in this mode. Normally I leave it until after I've beaten the difficulty. Or even up to like getting to Hell mode. Here.
It's locked.
That was close. That was too close. isn't the right one, but I still want the experience. Bile tongue. Ew. Don't want to French kiss her. Ugh. Ugh. So if you're playing on hell difficulty, like that makes hell swarms, hell swarms.
Not enough mana.
Technically, anyway. Found the waypoint. Okay, and we found the other thing. Basically, there's 6 of these, like, enterable buildings. And, one of them has, the book. I see it, it's this one. And that one always has a battle maid. Wonder if I could control Battle Maid since she's like... Since you could like control recognition? I don't know if she's worth it though. Look, she's always worth it, but like, I don't know if she's worth it. Before we go into the sewers, I want the Travinkle waypoint. Really blocked by that bush. Now that I think about it, this game double dips on the sewer level. There's a sewer in Act 2, and there's a sewer in Act 3. I mean, at least it's realistic that, you know, civilizations would have sewers, but still. You've heard of sewer level, yes, but have you heard of second sewer level? Pretty sure the bone fetishes also ignore your defense. So, and you can't life leash them. So they're just like unpleasant all around. Three more levels and we could have another summon. Imagine being named Bile Tongue in a game where Dragon Vex exists. Clearly there was some favoritism going on there when naming their demons. Oh, those are feeders? They want to make me fat? Yeah, no. I've had enough calories today. Wow, it's literally going to be in the last corner, huh? These feeders away from me. Go watch a mukbang or something. Which still sounds like it's a Pokemon Rule 34. Honestly, I'll take the 20 poison resist.
So, Lam Essen discovered a way to possess the body of a demon. Interesting.
Just get these out of here.
Good morning.
Alright. I may end up dying here. That well's gonna be clutch to get rid of the curse, actually. Actually, that was very lucky placement of the council members. They have a few different placements. Fucking Gelib Flame Flinger. What a name. You don't want that man touching you. Why did I bring these three things if I didn't even bring the cube? Jesus, how am I this stupid?
What Stay
Speedrun ruined.
Diablo.
That Death's Touch, kind of shit. Pretty shit, not just kind of. No, it's very shit. Does it add 1 to all skills? I think it's like the worst 1 to all skills item in the game. If it is, it does. See the next floor of the Durance. Honestly, this is very much like the pure demon build. It's just that I actually like contribute a bit of DPS. My damage would be way higher if I didn't like add more to the demon stuff, but like survival is everything here. You could argue though killing faster means like less risk to you, but still. Let me just play how I want to. I'd rather die on my own terms. And believe me, I will. In the game, obviously. I'm immortal in real life. Don't take that too serious, though. Last thing I need is someone showing up with a shotgun. Couldn't have been better skills, man. I do want the waypoint. We need to farm Ice and Heart set. Literally, that's like 90% of like the unique or set items that this bastard drops. Normal mode Mephisto. It's more so like if I ever decide to, if a friend ever wants to like start hardcore and they want me to rush them. Again, assuming I don't die first.
Greetings.
Doesn't even add one to all skills.
Greetings.
Freaking Death's Touch makes Ice and Heart's weapon look badass. Get to kill Brem Sparkfist. See, this was bad enemy placement for me. Heat is down. We'll revive him before Mephisto, and he'll probably just immediately die to him. Jesus, these Bloodlords are so annoying. Fuck off! Best part is they run away when they're like almost dead. What a complex enemy. It runs away when it's almost dead. It has this weird like ranged life leech attack. It has fireball, it has meteor. Compared to most enemies that just like float over or walk over to you and attack. I'm not complaining about it. It's just weird how there's like such a complex enemy like amongst so many simpletons.
Oh. Hello.
Hello? Now that, what can I do for you?
And to this day, the Trangul set, which turns you into one of them, unusable because like it literally halves your cast rate. I wish they would fix that. At this point, they're not going to, though.
My brothers have escaped you.
Oh, well, he's dead. He kills him fast. Ow. Ow! He almost got me. If I didn't die... Misto? We can talk about this. He almost got me. God damn. I didn't think Mephisto would be that much of a threat.
Physically, would destroy hatred in all its forms.
Alas, he was. I'm not missing you fellas. You do have a Thul Ruin. I don't know how useful it is right now, though.
What do you need?
Finally. I gamble for a plated belt.
Hail to you, champion.
Like a better one. Whatever. Hey. Probably buy potions. Ugh. Take down Iswal. My fire resist. With these guys, it's at 36. Actually, really need soul ruins, not just for insight, but I could make lore, which is a helmet rune word. Once we get access to soul ruins, we're gonna get a pretty significant boost between the insight and lore. And once we get shales, we can make rhyme shield. It'll lower our demonic mastery, though, unfortunately, but it's worth it. I forgot. Whenever you're trying to like summon a demon to like heal up, like replace the weakened one, it'll always replace the healthy one first. Fucking asshole of a character. Warlock is like rebelling against you, the player. Still haven't found his wall. I was gonna say, could you imagine if, like, in Dark Souls, they had, like, an enemy that just cast damage reflect that, like, would instantly kill melee characters? And would thus make it, like, impossible to, like, beat the game as melee unless you took it very slow and used, like, a bow or something? Or invested a few points in pyromancy? But then it hit me. FromSoft would totally do that. Especially, like, Dark Souls 2 FromSoft. Ishizaki FromSoft. Holy hell, is he tanky. Dude, Wahid is putting in some work. Oh my god.
Doomed is I doubt it. You are pathetic.
You could have 3 demons. That's good.
What do you need?
Now we start focusing on the demon's survival with this. We do want... save 2 points for that. Oh man, we're gonna need all of those to get, like, get there by the time you get to 30, so never mind. Could always just re-roll at 30 though. Nice. Always the wrong one. Hold on a sec. Oh, that's only slain enemy. I had to check and see if it was like life tap or something.
Good to see you.
That is a good stopping point because, assuming I don't die, that should fill up a good bit of, like, we'll be done with normal mode by the end of tomorrow's part. And Diablo kills me, it won't be in the first 5 minutes, so thanks for watching. Signing out.